So I've been asked to talk about what it's like to be of an ethnicity that is currently the target of a lot of hate via media and political talk. Specifically, my father is from Syria and my mother is from Peru. So I do consider myself Syrian. I'm Arabic and I also am Peruvian. Now, based on appearances alone, a lot of people don't really know what I am, but in the past, I have been the target of discriminatory comments and racial bullshit. Specifically, people have called me things like sand nigger, camel jockey, terrorist, and they've made these comments without ever knowing anything about me. They've made them solely based on their own assumptions as to what I am, where I'm from, or what religion I may believe in. And it's a real shame. And so how I feel about it is I feel sad. I feel sad that people are of that type personality and that type overall understanding of life and of people and of interaction. And it saddens me that but it also shows me and solidifies my feeling that most people out there are just very low on the evolutionary scale. I don't mean physically as far as transformative changes. I mean mentally, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. Only those that are very, very low on those type ladders can make judgments and pass judgments about a person solely based on what race they're from, what culture they are of, and maybe what country they're from. It's bullshit. So only the most ignorant can do that. I personally believe that people need to be judged based on their actions and nothing else. It's not the talk that makes a person who they are. It's what they actually do on a day-to-day basis, how they carry themselves, what values and morality they hold dear to them. That's what people need to be judged on. And so going back to this, how do I feel about it? I mean, I feel like I wish there was something I can do to help educate people and make people realize that in the end, all these differences that have been painted among us as far as religions and nationalities and race, they're all garbage. They're all garbage and they're all man-made separations. In the end, we're all the same. We are all of one. We are all one people. We're one species. We're human beings. And that's it. And for me, it hurts me to know that the majority of my fellow man out there seem to not feel that way. They seem to prefer the divisiveness and the fighting and the arguing back and forth and the talking shit and the separation of races and of everything. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it, And what's happening now with Arabs in the United States in particular and all over the world is that they are being treated basically the way black people are treated. And what I mean by that is it's a reality that to be a black person, you are treated differently in a lot of cases and a lot of places than your white counterpart. That's a fact. That's not a reality that I'm painting for you. That's the actual truth. I've observed it in so many ways. And it's sad. And I feel sad for them also because it's not right. It's not right that one man or one person should be judged and treated according to behavior in the past from someone who has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. I'm an Arab, yeah, but I have nothing to do with what the fuck people are doing in other parts of the world. Another person is a black person, but he has nothing to do with what the fuck other black people believe, say, or do. Nothing to do with it. And so that's how I feel about it. I don't want to go on and on too much on this topic. But, it's important that it's discussed. And I appreciate the topic and the suggestion. And hopefully some people can view this and just give some thought to what you're really doing, to who created these dividing lines between us, and to the narrative that's being thrown at us on a daily basis, creating problems among us. There are no problems among us. There are only those that we create, and there are only those that we allow ourselves to further instigate and push. It's all bullshit. It's not true. The truth is, we're all the same. Thanks.